Stunning testimony at the federal corruption trial of two Baltimore City police detectives. One of their former partners in an elite gun unit took the witness stand and detailed widespread abuses of power. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren's live at the federal courthouse with the dramatic testimony today. Mike?
Mary, that comes from former Detective Maurice Ward. He talked about police robbing drug dealers, among other people, pulling people over just because they drove, say, an Acura or a Honda, and doing something called door pops, where they'd rush up to a group of people at full speed and then chase those who ran from them.
You can see the cocaine up in the visor.
This is the gun trace task force at work. Federal prosecutors say the officers who were part of it preyed on people, stealing cash and drugs. Jurors are now deciding the fates of two detectives, Daniel Herschel and Marcus Taylor. Prosecutor Leo Wise said they were, simply put, both cops and robbers at the same time. One of the star witnesses, Detective Maurice Taylor, who's already pleaded guilty, took the witness stand and described the breathtaking scope of corruption. Officers in plain clothes, unmarked cars, roaming the streets of Baltimore, doing what they wanted when they wanted. Wise said this is not about aggressive policing, it's about greed. The gun trace task force was a perfect storm of officers who took advantage of their positions to enrich themselves. Still confident today?
Well, again, you know, as I said yesterday, I'm always confident. But it's been a good day. Thank you.
William Purpura is the high-powered defense attorney for Detective Daniel Herschel. He told jurors the mandate was to get guns off the street. Quite frankly, we don't care how you do it. And overtime was given with a wink and a nod right up the chain of command. 4 to 8 hours for each gun seized, whether worked or not. Prosecutors accuse his client of falsifying overtime. Purpura admitted Daniel Herschel breached that oath. His actions embarrassed the Baltimore Police Department, his family, and himself. But he contends the feds overcharged the case, that Detective Herschel is guilty of theft, not felony robbery, and the fellow officers and victims testifying against him simply aren't credible. And another dramatic moment came when federal prosecutors dumped out a bag used by the former head of the GTTF, and it had ropes and masks and other tools used to rob people. Testimony, Mary, resumes on Thursday.
Mike, thank you. And 3 other former detectives in the gun unit are scheduled to testify for the prosecution.